Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I taught myself how to do a French tip because all those little lines they don't work for me. I'm going to be trying it out on these new nails that I got. They're called AKA Unicorn False Nails. They are in a 600-piece set. You can get them off Amazon. I will have an affiliate link down below. I will get a little kickback if you guys decide to purchase them and try them. So far, I have not used them yet. But I will tell you that they do seem like a decent quality, which I will show you. If you look here, you can see that it has the same etch on the inside as the Beatles nails that I showed you guys before, but this one goes up higher on the nail versus the Beatles one just being like right next to the cuticle. They are very durable. You can see I'm bending it here and it's not giving too much, especially across like that way. It's not it. I have another set, and they bend a lot, but that's the length of them. These are the medium coffin, I think is what it was. But anyway, so I'll leave a link down below in case you guys want to go check them out. But we're gonna use them for today. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to prep the nail. Even though this is like a tutorial or like a just to show you guys how I do it, I still want to show you every step that I take when I do my nails. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file and I'm going to rough up the nail to get rid of all the shiny, and make it a little bit like roughy so that way the gel sticks to the nail a lot better. So we're gonna go through this really quick. Okay, now since we have that done, this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take our alcohol and a lint-free wipe. We're going to spray it on there and we're going to wipe the nail off just to get rid of all the little dusty particles because we don't want none of that being in our gel. Okay, we want it to look pretty. We want it to be nice. So right now I'm reaching to grab my base coat because silly me forgot to grab it and to put it on the table. So this is my base gel that I got. It's from Beatles, of course. So we're just going to take that and we're going to put a thin layer over top of the nail. And what this does is it creates a more sticky layer so that way the gel sticks to it a lot better. I know I'm going to be saying that a lot, like sticks a lot better. This should be the last time now. Should be last time. But you put the base coat on there so that way it gives the gel something sticky to stick to. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, so now since that is cured, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a base coat down of color. This is a very sheer pink. It's by the brand Tomiko. I did get it off Amazon. Once again, I will leave a link in the description bar down below. It will most likely be an affiliate link, just so you know. So just putting that out here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put two thin coats on just to give it a base coat. So that way it's just not clear. You don't have to do this if you're just practicing, but I wanted, like I said before, I wanted to go through all of the steps to show you guys how I actually do my nails. So we're going to go ahead, we're just going to put a base coat of this on, cure it, put another thin coat on so that way it's a little bit more opaque versus very clear because I don't like it when it's very clear. So we're going to go ahead and do that and we will be right back. Okay, so now since that is done, we're going to go ahead and put the second layer on and cure that for 60 seconds. I don't think you actually have to cure it for 60 seconds. It depends on what kind of gel you have. I like doing 60 seconds just to make sure that it's nice and it's cured. I don't want any uncured gel anywhere around me or my nails. So we're going to put the second layer on, cure it, and then we'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okie dokie artichoke. So that is the second coat has been cured. The next thing we're going to do is I was going to use an orange, but I decided to change to black so that way you guys can see it. This is a black color from Beatles. Of course, it's from Beatles. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put a little dollop of this onto our little palette here, which BT Dubs. Super cute palette. I absolutely love it. Comes in handy so much. Yeah. So we're just gonna put a little dollop on there. I think I was taking a drink of coffee. Yeah, I was taking a drink of my coffee. So we're gonna be using this. This is a dotting tool. I got it out of one of the polish sets that I bought from Beetles off of Amazon. You can use any dotting tool you want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our dotting tool. We're going to find the middle of our nail, go up about how far we want the fringe to start. We're going to put a dot, just a little dot. Then we're going to go to the side, go about halfway between the dot and the top of the nail or the cuticle of the nail, put another dot. We're going to turn it, line that side up with the other side, and put another dot. It's very simple to do. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put little dots in between the big dots. It ends up looking really cute, like by itself. Like I would just leave it like that because it looks sort of like a little jewel. Like look at that. Like how cute that is. I love it. Oh my god. Okay, so then we're just going to take this and we're just going to connect the dots. That's all we're going to do. Going to connect the dots one dot at a time to the center. And bam, look at that. Look at that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find a brush because I can't I forgot what I was doing. But I'm just going to find a little brush. It's going to take me a minute because I have a lot of brushes. This one ended up not working because I forgot to clean it after the last time I used it. So we're going to take a little bit of alcohol, spray it and knock that over, make a mess. If you guys are wondering, the reason why there is paper on my desk while I'm doing this on paper is because I have a very dark brown wood. Like it's a dark brown desk, and it's metal on top. So when the lights hit it, it sort of shines off, and it makes all my videos look wonky. So I decided to put some paper down until I can afford to get a desk mat. So you guys are just gonna see paper for a while until I get some monies to be able to buy a desk mat. But yeah, so I'm just trying to clean my brush off here. I'm gonna go ahead and like cut all this out, but yeah, I'm gonna find a brush. That's what I'm doing next. Yay! I found a brush. So we're just gonna use this one. I don't really care what it looks like. I just need a brush. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna take and we're gonna put a very thin layer of black polish going across the bottom of that line that we created all the way down to the free edge of the nail. Now, like, this is just going to be a very thin, very light coat. It's just there basically to let me know how the nail is going to look with the uh, with the smile line that we have. So we're just going to put just a very thin layer. Just brush it out. Make sure everything looks good and the whole nail is covered just so we can get like a good outline of what it's going to look like. Then we're going to clean our brush. Clean the brush because I forgot to do that and I think I messed my brush up. So we're going to clean that brush. Then we're going to grab this one. This one, it just has a rounded edge on it. If you can see. Nope, still can't. There we go. Now you can see. It just has a rounded tip. We're going to stick that into the alcohol. Get it nice and saturated. We're going to put it onto our lint-free wipe just to soak up some of that excess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to clean up the line. I'm going to use it to clean up the smile line. This seems to work a lot better for me than doing like some people call it like the A method, or I don't know, trying to freestyle it or whatever. This process works a lot better for me. I tried to do the lines like the A or the T or whatever it's called. I tried to do all of those and I couldn't figure it out. So it took me a couple days, actually. It took me a couple days of messing around with different styles that I see and in different YouTube videos to figure out a way that works good for me. And before I decided to make this video, I actually tried like 15 different nails and I have them all. Like, so I could see my progress. I tried them all. I tried all the different techniques I could find, and this one I sort of came up with. I'm not gonna say I came up with it like I invented it, but I took what people were using, like just putting the one dot and the other dot, like the three dots, and then drawing a line between them. I tried that. It still did not work. My lines came out so wonky, and I absolutely hated them. So I was like, well, instead of putting lines, let's try to just put a bunch of dots, connect them, and then go from there. And it worked. So if you're like me and you can't do the lines for I don't know. Just you can't do them. For some reason, it just does not compute in your brain. Try this method because it may work. It may work for you. It worked for me. It may work for you. So we're just gonna cure that. We're gonna bring it back out. Look at that. Look at that line. And here I'm gonna try to take and put like a little bit of polish on it just to get the black nice and opaque. But then I realized that it actually would be easier to use the actual polish brush, which is what I'm doing here. You know, like as you can see, this has a lot of excess on it, so we're just gonna clean some of that off. Then we're gonna take this and we're going to gently brush it onto the nail, trying to stay away from the smile line, but it's okay. It's okay if you go over the smile line because you can just go through and wipe it with the brush again, which you will see me do here in a moment, just to clean it up a little bit because where we put the baseline down and cured it first, now we know like if you accidentally go over a little bit, you're not going to be able to see it that much or that well because you have your base coat on there, which is amazing. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take that just to clean it up, make it a little bit more opaque. You see me bringing my alcohol brush back out, and I'm gonna show you guys. Look at that. Look. Oh yeah, look at that line. Look at that line. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Then we're gonna cure it. We're gonna cure it for a full 60 seconds. Yeah. So I will be back once it's done cured. See the fly? The fly was bugging me. I kept flying everywhere, and no matter what I did, I couldn't catch it. Man, that was a short 60 seconds. Short 60 seconds. Okay, so did you see it? Did you see the fly? Did you see it? Okay, so now we're just gonna take the top coat. This is a top coat from Beetles. Of course it is because 95% of the stuff I own right now is from Beetles. But anyway, so we're going to put a top coat on it just to make it look all nice and shiny. And have you guys ever noticed, like, no matter how bad something looks, like line wise or blended wise, if you put a top coat on it, it fixes a lot of problems. It fixes a lot of problems. Like that really weird line that you get between two polishes. If you have like 3 layers of one and 2 layers of another one, there's like that weird line there. You put a top coat on it, bam, line is gone. Or like if you're trying to blend something and it has like little dips in it, you see little dips in it for some reason, like from a sponge or a brush or something like that. Put a top coat on it, bam, it's gone. Top coats are miracle workers. So yeah, put the top coat on it. We're gonna cure it now, and you guys are about to see what it looks like here in a moment. Let me jump to that real quick. Whoop. Okay, here we go. So this this is what it looks like. This is what our finished product looks like. Like I said before, guys, if you guys have tried the line methods, all of them, and none of them are working for you, please try this dot method. It worked for me. I tried it. I don't know how many times. And like, look what it looks like on the nail. Like, I don't know how I do it, but it just seems perfect for like my fingers itself. My fingers. It looks great. Look at that. It looks like it's like a natural smile line on I don't know how I did it. So if you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not and you'd like to be, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below so that way you are here whenever I upload a new video. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We have already hit 10 subscribers. Woo! Okay. Love you guys. Bye.